talking about practice, man. We talking about practice. We talking about practice. We ain't talking about the game. We talking about practice, man. When you come in the arena and you see me play, don't you? You see me give everything I got, right? But we talking about practice right now. We talking about practice. Man, look, I hear you. It's funny to me too.
Hey man, I played that clip. Again, this is El the Barber, and I thought it'd be funny because we talking about practice. A lot of you barbers need to practice on adjusting your clippers. A couple of things that you need to practice on. And this is not a shot at any barber by any means. I've had to learn to do it. I got tired of going to people saying, hey man, can you adjust my trimmers? Hey, can you do this? Can you do that? Oh man, I get to you. Some barbers don't want you to have it. Your clipper is sharp as theirs, so your line's looking like theirs. And believe me, everybody know the most important part of their haircut is that line. So again, we talking about practice. We are literally talking about practice. A couple of things I definitely want you to practice on. I want you to practice on setting your clipper. If you're gonna zero gap your clipper, be sure you test it on your arm, grab a buddy, a friend, because you don't want to take your clipper to the shop and be talking about practice. You know, and you practicing on your client, you scar their head up, got them bleeding, little kid crying. You do not want to go there talking about practice. Now, we've seen the clip from AI. He's one of the greatest ball players in the world. But you got to get to being one of the great barbers of the world. So you definitely want to practice. Also, don't go taking your clippers apart. I've seen people have the top screw out, the bottom screw out. Sometimes people have both screws out with black tape on them. You don't want that. The machine comes from Andis. It comes set pretty much. You take that blade off, you adjust that blade, but don't go in messing with your tension screw, your vibration screw. Don't go in and mess with none of that. Take your blade off. You know how to do it. Take these two blades off, adjust them. You had that new Devo adjuster for your new barbers. I'm sorry I don't have mine on the station right now for you to see, but the new Devo adjuster definitely works real well. If you need to see how to do that, you can go to Jada Barber's page, and you can actually look Jada Barber up on the internet. Very good barber from New York, helps out a lot of brothers. He makes the Barber Crest DVD. Also, you can go to Al's Millions or Alex C. Campbell, my boy here in Atlanta. Definitely check them guys out. They'll teach you how to adjust your clippers. I mean, I did it. Again, this is not a shot at any barber, but learn to adjust your clippers, get your clippers on point. I don't care which ones you're using. Outliner, Outliner 2, Styleliner, M3, Styleliner 2, it doesn't matter which one you're using, adjust your clippers. Practice on adjusting your clippers. Put them on your arm. You can tell barbers by the scars and them not having any hair on their arms because we're always adjusting and tinkering with our clippers. And that's what you should do to make sure your clipper's on point, safe for you and the client. Remember, if you're going to zero gap your clipper, be sure to test them, practice on them, get them right so you can give your client that premium line, that nice haircut that they're looking for with no scars around their head. So again, we're talking about practice. Definitely practice on your clippers, get them right. You don't have to ask the other barber, the man next to you, to adjust your clippers. Show them that you're practicing, get yours down, and once you do it, your lines will be just like the next man. So again, we talking about practice. Again, this is El the Barber. Practice on adjusting your clippers. If you need any help on how to do it, how I do it, I gave you a couple of websites to go to, a couple of people to follow to see how they do it, so definitely do that. Again, this is El the Barber. Good to have you on my page. Please subscribe. I'm signing out.